Think of how much paperwork you do within your life, usually for some of the most important things in your life, like your house, your car, your investments. The most important and expensive things in your life are all literally just on pieces of paper. What? So now, what if that little amount of paper could all be stored here safely on your phone, in the palm of your hand, on your computer, or somewhere digital? This is what tokenization of real world assets look like, and I'm going to explain how that all works and how Avalanche is the best place for this to all happen. My name's DeFi Site. I create content all around the Avalanche blockchain. I'm a member of Avalanche Team 1. I also do content that's education about crypto, blockchain, and the space as a whole. So if you do like this type of content, jump on, like and subscribe, and let's jump into tokenizing real world assets. So some of the most important things that we deal with in our life are also some of the things that take us the longest and cause us the most stress. Things like buying a house, buying a car, or even dealing with our future investments that were things for our future all have the most paperwork. Endless forms to fill in, countless agreements to sign. Just think of all the things that take up the most of your time, like bills, contracts, agreements, receipts you'll deal with. These are the most important things in your life and they're just stored on pieces of paper. But it doesn't have to be so hard. That's the power of tokenization, and Avalanche is leading the way. So let's break this down. What are RWAs? Real world assets, or RWAs, are things like real estate contracts, records, even art and bonds. They're valuable, they are important, but right now they're trapped in old systems full of paperwork, friction and delays. Why? When everything else is so fast in this world, why are things like this all stuck on dusty old paper records? Well, the technology to store, edit and record all these never really existed, but blockchain is here and it solves this, and it solves it fast. RWA tokenization brings those assets onto the blockchain so they become digital, tradable and accessible from anywhere. So what do we actually mean by tokenization? What is RWA tokenization? Let's look at tokenization. RWA tokenization means taking these real world assets and putting them on the blockchain in a secure digital form. Imagine like being able to split a building into thousands of digital tokens. Now, just like company shares, anyone can invest, trade or settle ownership quickly and transparently. This opens up new financial opportunities globally, especially for people who are normally left out of traditional markets, and it works. So, why is Avalanche the choice for this? Now, Avalanche is built for this. It offers sub-second transaction speeds, so it's fast. It's got high scalability for millions of users. Also, Avalanche has custom layer 1s built for tailored use cases. It's got seamless interoperability with other blockchains, and it's also got super low gas fees, so it's cheap. This is why institutions, governments and platforms are building their RWA solutions in Avalanche. So let's look at some actual examples of this. What are the real world use cases? Who is actually using tokenization for RWAs? Let's look at India's first tokenized commercial real estate projects. Avalanche is powering a landmark deal in India in collaboration with Wisdom Tree and developers. What's happening is that for the first time, commercial buildings are being tokenized. Now, anyone, not just big investors, can own a fraction of property. It brings global access, better liquidity, and fractional ownership. Let's go to Bergen County, New Jersey. So far, over 370,000 property records worth $240 billion are all being moved on chain using Avalanche. Deed settlement time has dropped from 90 days to just 1. Blockchain makes records tamper-proof, transparent and efficient, reducing fraud and errors. This is big. It is the largest blockchain deed initiative in US history. Mogul platform. Mogul lets investors buy fractional shares of real estate starting at just $250. It's already managing over $22 million in real estate assets. Investors are earning 10 to 12% returns annually. No real estate license needed. This is what RWA tokenization and Avalanche, this is it in action, bringing real estate investing to the people. And there's more too, so much more. Just look at this crazy list going on behind of some of what I think are the most important RWA use cases on Avalanche. What also makes this even more amazing is that any of the companies and institutions that are tokenizing RWAs can also do so on a custom built layer 1 on Avalanche. They can build this using Avalanche Evergreen. They can test it on the Spruce testnet, and they can also incorporate the new ERC token standard, which is all the benefits of tokenization with the privacy, control and auditability. I did do a deep dive on this, so check my other video, which should be popping up there. I'll also add the link to the comments in the description, etc., so you can watch that. So what's the big picture here? What's actually happening? Now, as of June 2025, the on-chain RWA market is worth around $24 billion and growing fast. Some estimates, when you include stablecoins, put it as high as $247 billion. RWA tokenization on Avalanche is part of a multi-trillion-dollar shift in how we invest, build and own real assets. So, what's the TLDR on this? Tokenization is happening. Real world assets are moving on-chain, and this is making it safer, more secure, and just better for both institutions and, most importantly, for end users, the people actually dealing with these assets in their everyday lives, like me, like you. This is blockchain technology and Avalanche at its best, and it's making people's lives easier. This, for me, is what adoption looks like. This is Avalanche tech making things better. So, want to explore more about these projects and learn more? Check out mogul.house, check out avax.network/blog, and Avalanche's post on Bergen County Next, which is a really great read, and I'll link to it in the comments in the description so you can read through that. Now, this really is just the beginning. You need to follow along to see how Avalanche is leading the future of real world assets. RWA tokenization on Avalanche is transforming access, transparency, and opportunity for everyone, and it's making people's lives better, making the things that you and I do in every day easier. This is real world adoption. My name is DeFi Sai. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do like this type of content around Avalanche, blockchain, crypto as a whole, do jump on, like and subscribe on YouTube, follow me on our channels, etc. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.